Hi everyone, I am back again. I actually thought that I should continue doing content about virtual assistant. So this is just part 1 of how to be a virtual assistant. If you are just a starting freelancer or if you don't know how to do it, this is my first tip. First one is know your niche. What do I mean by niche? Niche are basically the skills, the experience, the forte that you have right now. For example, you are an accountant. You can be a bookkeeper. So you can still incorporate your skills, your experience to what you want to be as a VA. When I started as a freelancer, I chose to have my passion to get what I wanted, which is the designing. I chose the path about social media because it's more of like the creative side. As a social media, I actually do some graphics, video editing and stuff. What are some freelancing positions that the freelancers have right now? These are just examples, okay? There's still a lot of positions as a virtual assistant, but this is just a few of those common freelancer positions. First one is you can be a real estate VA. You will be working with broker, agents, investors. The position varies. For example, you can do cold calling. You can also be a marketing. You can be a social media manager. So it depends. Most of the positions in the real estate VA requires to do cold calling, but on my end, I have a marketing position. Doesn't require any cold calling. So for the next one is bookkeeping. You monitor their payroll, finances, accounts, you record every transaction that they have on the company, and you can also perform data entry. It depends on the client. As long as it's related to accounting, you'll be doing that. For the web designing, it can be intricate as other computer programmers do, or it can be easy as doing it under the pre-built websites such as the GoDaddy, Squarespace, Wix, and WordPress. There's still a lot of pre-built websites, but those are these examples. For the web designing, you should know just not the basics. You might find the basic course, but be intricate as possible because you might be asked of the plugins and the other tools that needed to be done when it comes to doing the website. Like for example, the domain, the hosting. So those are the keywords that you need to study if you want to be a web designer. For the general VA, you can handle everything your client requires to do. For example, you can do email management, calendar management, easy cold call. You are basically a secretary of a person, so whatever they want you to do, you'll be doing that. I actually separated the executive VA because executive VA is working with a CEO. It's more intricate and it needs a lot of detail-oriented people. What do I mean by that? You cannot just send basic email without any thoughts if you are an executive VA. You need to be wary of all of the things that you're going to send. You need to check your grammar. If your email is well built, verify every details, every transactions. You should know also what she's doing. Like you are the copy of her because you're representing either the company or the person. So you need to be as professional as possible. You can also do social media management just like me. I handle Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever social media they have, I handle it. I do graphic designing, video editing, but I do everything because I actually want to do it. The next one is the advertisement. It is still under social media, but it is usually different or separate. It's actually like a media buying position. You'll schedule their Facebook ads, Instagram. Check if I'm not mistaken, it's pixels. If it's connected or not. I mean, should be connected with the Facebook, etc., etc. There's a lot of stuff that you need to do if you will do media buying. It's not as easy as it looks. It might sound easy if you are an aspiring freelancer. As much as possible, be knowledgeable of all the details that may needed on your job. The worst thing that you can do as a freelancer is to make yourself believe that you can do it and disappoint the client. You don't want to disappoint the client because it will look like Filipinos are not reliable when it comes to freelancing if you're going to mess up with them, right? it's not just yourself. You're not representing yourself. You are also representing the other Filipino freelancers. So as much as possible, be professional, be honest with the client. If you don't know what she's asking, you should be honest with them and say, I actually don't know that. If you want, I can study it. I can search on how to do it, and then I'll let you know. Those are just the example of niche that's available. Also try to check the website, because I know there's still a lot of them, like copywriting. I just didn't include it here in my video since it's limited. If you want to know more about freelancing, just follow me, and I am actually starting my journey again to educate people how to start as a freelancer. Thank you and have a good day.